MP family, I miss y'all so much, and I was so excited when Miss Vanessa and Miss Katie asked me to help out with the sign language video for this week. And we thought that since so many of us are stuck in our homes, that it would be nice to go over some signs for things that we use around our house on a daily basis. So we are going to walk through some signs for around the house, and then at the end I kind of have just some activities that I've seen some of you actually participating in already, but I thought maybe it would be fun to learn the signs for those too. So before we get started, there are a couple of signs that I want us to go over that aren't really around the house, but that are more just manners and things like that. And whenever we're asking someone, if we're asking someone to help us with something or to get something for us that we can use, and that would be please and thank you. So we're going to start with please, and what you're going to do is you're going to take your flat palm hand, you're going to put it towards yourself, and you're going to rub it around in a circle like you really, really want something, right? So please, please. You don't have to run it a lot, just one circle is fine. And then the second thing that we're going to talk about is when someone does something for us, we then need to say thank you in return. And so we're going to take our open hand one more time. We're going to put it to our chin, and we're going to come out. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes you'll see it done with two hands. Thank you, right? Thank you. And you can come down to your other hand. But just doing it one hand is fine too. Thank you. So here we go, and let's learn about some signs around the house. Now, the first thing that we're going to talk about is all of us have a home, right? So we're going to take our closed hand shape. We're going to come from our chin and go up to our ear, and we're going to repeat that twice, right? So that's home. You can just do it once. But I like to do it twice just for clarity. Now, some of us live in a house, right? So you're going to take and make your roof of your house, and you're going to come down. House, house, right? So if you're looking at it from the side, house. But some of us don't live in a house, and we live in apartments. And so for apartment, we're going to take an A, P, and a T, right? So A, P, T, just like that. So the next two things we have are things that some people may or may not have at their house or at their apartment. And that first one is garage. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take our three hand shape, right? This is the number 3 in sign language. We're going to take our 3 hand shape, and we're going to park it right underneath our other hand, garage, right? So that would be a 1 car or a 2 car, right? You can kind of show how many cars you have. But so just park your car right underneath and let it sit. And then the next one that we're going to talk about is a yard, right? Some of us have nice yards. Some of us have small yards. Some of us maybe have a community yard if we live in an apartment. And so what it is we're going to assign grass, and then an area, yard, right? Yard. The next couple of signs are some of my favorite to sign just because they allow for expression, right? And that is door, window, and stairs. Now a door, we think of a door opens, and it's kind of a big area, right? Because we need to be able to walk through it. So we can open a door or we can close a door, right? I know one of my sign language classes a couple of semesters ago, we learned let it go, right? And it talked about how we had to slam the door, right? And so you wanted to force it, but we don't necessarily slam doors. So we're just going to close it nicely, right? Close it nicely. Or maybe you need someone to open the door for you. The next one is window. Window is very similar, except for instead of side by side going tall, we're going to turn our hands and they're going to go up and down, right? So open the window, close the window. So maybe you're asking someone to open the door for you. You could point and say, "You open the door, please." Right? So, or open the window, please. Or close the window, please, right? Maybe it's kind of chilly. Maybe the wind's blowing, and so you want someone to close the window. So you could ask them to close it, please. The next one is stairs. Stairs is kind of fun. My fingers are going to walk, right? They're going to go either upstairs or they're going to go downstairs. So upstairs, downstairs, depending on what direction that I'm wanting to talk about. If I'm just talking about stairs in general, if I'm asking maybe, are there stairs there? I'm just going to go up. The next one that we're going to talk about is living room. There are a couple of different ways to sign living room. One way that you can sign is to sign living room. Or the way that I prefer to sign it is you can make your L's and you can come up, and this is for life or living. So living room. Inside that living room that you probably have a chair or a couch. And so for chair, we're just going to take 2 fingers. We're going to lay them flat on top of each other and we're going to tap. Chair. Right. So if you're looking from the side. For couch, it's very similar, except for our fingers are going to curve and come out. Couch. All right, next we have TV. So we're going to make a T and then go up to a V. TV. Some people might watch movies on the TV. The next room that we have in our house that we're going to talk about is our kitchen. I spend lots of time in the kitchen because I love to cook and I love to bake. And so we are going to take our flat hand and then we're going to make the letter K. And if you struggle with making the letter K, think of making a V with your fingers and then touch your thumb to your middle finger and rotate your finger and you have a K, right? K. And we're going to lay our hand flat and then turn it. Kitchen. One of the things that we can do in the kitchen is to cook, right? And so that's how we can determine kitchen and cook. Kitchen is with the K, or you may see it with a flat hand, and that's also the sign for cook. In the kitchen, we have a fridge, right? So we have a big box that's cold. Fridge. There's also an oven or a stove. So you have your non-dominant hand here and you're going to slide something in, like you're sliding something in and out of the oven. Right? Oven. Also in the kitchen, we usually eat at a table, right? So we're going to take our 2 hands, we're going to go straight on top of each other, and we're just going to tap. Table, right? Table. And then again, chair. If you're sitting at the table, you're probably sitting in a chair. Cabinets. Cabinets is we're going to kind of open, like we're opening to see what's in the cabinet, right? Cabinet. And then dishwasher. Dishwasher, we're going to sign plate, right? Plate, washer. Dishwasher. And the next room of the house that we have is the bedroom. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make a hand bed, room, bedroom, bedroom, right? Bedroom. So with that, you have bed, right? You have a bed. Usually in our bedrooms or all throughout our house, I just put it with the bedrooms, we have a light, right? We just open our hand to turn on the light or to sign light. But if we want to turn off the light, we can close our hand, right? So maybe you want someone to turn off the light, please. And then we have closet, right? So we have kind of like our closet, our curtain rod, or our clothes rod. And then we have our hangers that hang in it. Closet, right? So you can organize your clothes nice and neat in the closet. And then we have dresser. Dresser, it's like we're pulling out the drawers to see what's in the dresser. Dresser. Bathroom. There are two ways that we can sign bathroom. The first way is to make the letter T with our fingers or with our hand, and we're going to shake it. Bathroom, right? Some people, especially if we was to go out, some people refer to it as the restroom, right? So we're going to instead make the letter R, and we're going to drop it down twice. Sorry. Restroom. In the restroom, we find things like the toilet, right? That's the same sign. We also find the bath or the shower. So bath, it's like you're kind of scrubbing your body as you're taking a bath. And for shower, it's going to look similar to light, except for it's going to come over your head, right? So we don't want to come out here because that's light, right? But if I come above my head, it's shower. Then we have sink. A sink is a bowl, right? Bowl. And we're going to turn the knobs. Sink. And then we have a washer, right? So we talked about a dishwasher, but if we're talking about a washer for our clothes, it's just going to be washer. It's like you're twisting it back and forth. Washer. And then for dryer, we have the sign for dry. Right? We take our index finger, come right across the chin of right at our chin, and then we're going to come across and do a circular motion, so that it's drier, right? So this is to dry something. And then this motion lets someone know that you're talking about a machine that would move it around. So dryer. And then I just thought it would be fun to do some signs for things that, activities around the house. I have seen so many people posting, so many hipsters and hipster families posting about some of the things that they are doing around their house. And so a lot of these came from things that I've seen going on. But so maybe these are things you've tried. Maybe this gives you an idea of something new to try. But so the first thing that we're going to talk about is to cook, right? We talked about that with kitchen. Cook. Then we could read, right? So this is the sign for book. Just open it up. And if we're reading, we're going to read. So I have two fingers and I just come down. Read. We could also watch TV, or we could watch a movie, right? Maybe there's a new movie that's came out, or maybe it's an old movie that you just really enjoy, but you could watch a movie, right? It's a closed 5 hand, right? So 5 fingers out, closed, 5 fingers moving, and then again, TV is just your T and a V. Some people like to draw. We have so many artists at MP. And so this is a great time to maybe take some time to focus on practicing that. And so to sign draw, you're going to take an open flat hand, and then you're going to take your pinky finger, and it's like you're drawing a line across your hand. Draw. Or art. It's the same sign for art. So art or draw. And then some people prefer to paint, right? And so you can do this for art, but you could also paint, right? And so that's the open 5 hand again, going up and down to paint. Paint. I've seen several hipsters exercising, and that's so exciting to see that even though that you can't be together, that you're still getting out there and moving and working out and keeping up with those fitness goals. And so great job, guys. But so for that sign for exercising, we're going to take our hands and we're just going to push up, right? We're going to push up like we're exercising, right? Exercise. We could play games, right? So my 2 closed fists with my thumbs pointed up, and I'm going to tap them together. Games. Now this could be video games, it could be board games, all sorts of games that you could play. So games. The next one is that we could have a picnic. Now I know some people aren't able to go outside, so maybe it's you have a picnic in your living room. Zach and I actually had a picnic in our living room yesterday. And so picnic can be done inside or outside. So picnic, you just take your hands and you go back and forth. Picnic. It's like you're ready to eat all that yummy food. Picnic. Some people enjoy cleaning, right? They enjoy cleaning. And so we're going to, again, take our flat handshake and take another flat hand and come across it. Clean. I've seen many pictures and many videos of our hipsters cleaning. So clean. Other people like to listen to music or like to sing music. And so we have listen or sing music, right? So this is music and song. So some people like to listen. Some people like to sing. I've seen a couple of y'all doing karaoke and lip singing, and it's been so much fun to watch. And then one of the last things that I thought about is I know how many of us love to dance. Dance. So we have our 2 fingers pointing down and moving back and forth, dancing across our hand. So once again, guys, these are just some examples of things that you could do. You don't have to do all of them. You don't have to do any of them. You can, but it is completely up to you and your family. And I just want to say I miss y'all so much. I am loving Rusk, Texas, right? For those who didn't know, that's where I moved to, was Rusk. It's about 2.5 hours away from Plano. And Rusk has a lot of what I love, but it doesn't have y'all. So I'm so excited to be able to join y'all on video. Thank y'all for having me. I love y'all so much. I can't wait to get to see y'all again. I've loved all the pictures and videos that I've gotten to see on Facebook. I've loved all the messages I've gotten on Facebook from so many of you. And I just hope that you are staying safe, that your family is staying safe, and that we can look on the positive side of this and see how much time we're getting to spend with our family and getting to learn new ways, right? How many of us have gotten to do online classes? So I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. Thank you once again to Miss Vanessa and Miss Katie for having me help out for this week. And I hope to see y'all soon. Bye.